good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Qatar Open Innovation Program webinar. This webinar is in collaboration with KAHRAMAA, which is the electricity and water company in Qatar. I'm very excited to be your host for this session. My name is Abdul Haq Belaidi. I'm RDI Program Manager. To make sure that you hear me well, please confirm using the Q&A function by saying yes, we hear you well, or if there is any issue, let me know, please. Yes, okay. My distinguished panelists today are Dr. Dalia Touhi, who's Advisor Business Development, Conservation, Energy Efficiency, Engineer Abdul Hadi Al-Marri, Head of Water Control, Water Operation and Control Department, Engineer Aisha Abdul Jabbar from the Conservation and Energy Efficiency Department, and then Engineer Amna Al-Haddad from the Customer Service Department. Regarding the agenda of today's presentation, I will first give an introduction to the QRDI and Qatar Open Innovation Program. Then I will hand over to KAHRAMAA team to present the company and their 3 challenges. Then we will show you how to submit a proposal, and we come to the Q&A session. And then we will end this webinar. So please feel free to ask your questions using the Q&A function while I'm giving this presentation. So let me first thank you again for coming to this webinar. I'm giving a short introduction about QRDI. QRDI stands for Qatar Research, Development and Innovation Council. It was established in 2018 to drive research, development, and innovation efforts on a national level in line with the Qatar National Vision 2030. So the council has first developed a 10-year strategy which seeks to create a locally empowered, globally connected RDI ecosystem, mobilizing leadership across government, academia, and industry to transform Qatar's social and economic future. Last year, in 2024, QRDI was mandated by the National Development Strategy, NDS3, to lead the innovation agenda in the country. So among the first programs that was launched by QRDI is the Qatar Open Innovation Program. This program was launched in 2022. So Qatar Open Innovation Program connects or aims at connecting opportunity owner, which is in this case large local enterprises and government agencies, with local and global innovators. So we work with the large local enterprises and government agencies to identify the areas where they want to pilot innovation in order to enhance their performance and competitiveness. Then we will, after identifying these challenges, we amplify them, we structure them in form of call for a proposal, and we amplify them all over the world, reaching or aiming to reach the best innovators and getting the best proposals from you all over the world. So we partner with the large local enterprise and government agencies and you to pilot your solutions inside Qatar. So through the program, we have the following offerings. The first one is the program give access to funding. So we fund the pilot or the POC of your projects here inside Qatar, and the funding is capped to $100,000 per project. If awarded, these pilot will allow you to have a potential commercial agreement with large local enterprises for the final, the deployments of the project. While working with the opportunity owner, we facilitate, if you wish to do so, we facilitate the company registration inside Qatar, but this is not a mandate for participating to the program. Then we also introduce you to the different local incubators and accelerators in Qatar. And last but not least, you will gain access to the Qatari market and Qatari and GCC markets through our opportunity owners. I'm giving you here example of opportunity owners that we work with so far, and you can see different large local enterprises, one that are known globally, regionally, and inside Qatar. Also, in addition to that, we have the government agencies and the ministries, and you can see KAHRAMAA is one of our opportunity owners who already run one of the projects earlier. Now we go to some statistics. So far, since 2022, we published 76 calls, closed 73 won. We awarded 47 projects and 15 are completed. The timeline from the call publishing to the award is about 6 months. I hope this statistics, will give you an assurance that we are serious with our program, and you can ask different, collaborators that we have earlier. I will hand over now to KAHRAMAA team to present their challenges. Engineer Abdulhadi, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Engineer Abdulhaq, for having us and giving us this opportunity and this collaboration between KAHRAMAA and QRDI. And also, I'd like to thank all the attendees to attend today. It's very important that we want to explain ourselves. KAHRAMAA, it's actually started as a ministry before 2000. Okay, then after 2000, we moved as a corporation. The difference between the past and the current, before we are the one who's doing the generation of electricity and doing the desalination of the water. But now our scope, those private companies, they are doing the work of generating power and desalinating the seawater. And our scope now is transmission and storing the water, then distributing the water. Same for electricity. Our job is transmission and distribution. Okay, as you can see here, our mission consists of the providing best quality of electricity and water for better living and must be sustainable. For our vision, we are focusing about 5 points here. Okay, to be a global leader in customer centricity, performance, innovation, environmental sustainability, and social responsibility. And with today's challenges, we are covering some of those values. Okay, and myself, I have now 2 positions in KAHRAMAA. First, I'm head of water control. At the same time, deputy head of this incubator, which consists of creativity, innovation, scientific research. So our main role for today and for future is coordinating and see the research projects which we can adopt and we can progress more, enabling the innovation through our incubator, and collaborating with QRDI and other let's say entities in Qatar, also internationally. So our main focus area will be, as you can see here, operation maintenance, technology, economy, customer service, health and safety, and beyond. So we'll move to the also next slide, which is about the challenges we have. So we are happy to collaborate with Dr. Abdul Haq and QRDI. And this collaboration, it was not like yesterday. It was like long years of communication, having a lot of meetings, and we are happy to reach to this stage that we can show you what we are facing and the challenges. So first challenge, as you can see here, we need a robot who can speak like Arabic and English language so that it can interact with the visitors in Awareness Park in Qatar. Second one, this was interesting. We want to know and detect the emotion of customers in real time. Third one is about the electric vehicle charging network that we want to enhance more and more. So those are the challenges, and those the information which I present relate to the KAHRAMAA. So I'll give the floor to Engineer Aisha to explain about the first one, which is about the robotic awareness system. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Abdul Hadi. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is Engineer Asha Abdul Jabbar. Before starting going into details about the robotic system, I'll just give a quick introduction about CAP. I don't know if you guys saw it in Al Thumama, but it's actually near Al Thumama Stadium. CAP, which is like KAHRAMAA Awareness Park. So basically, it's an edutainment center, educational and entertainment center. It was launched in April 2017. The whole purpose of CAP, KAHRAMAA Awareness Park, is to serve a national platform for awareness on electricity and water conservation, but like in a really entertainment way. Basically, it consists of different zones covering energy efficiency, covering water conservation, renewable technologies, and other sustainability practices. Now, going into the details about the robotic itself, let me just define, like in general, let me say just the problem statement, or why is this robotic system important. Since CAP, KAHRAMAA Awareness Park, coordinates a lot of educational tours, a lot of visits, awareness workshops for the employees, we actually face a lot of, I can say, issues. One of them, let me start with the first one. One of them, which is the language barrier. We have a lot of visitors from different backgrounds. So providing such systems, like the robotic system, will ensure an accurate delivery, especially when it has like an AI, and it can also speak in different dialects as well. Another challenge is that during, we can go to the next slide, maybe. Okay. We can, so during the peak school visits or events, it's really difficult to manage like a large group. So this robotic will operate in parallel, like in multiple zones to reduce the congestion. Also, some visitors, like especially the group tours, sometimes they join late, or sometimes they join like in different batches. So, which forces the tour guide to either stop or to pause and to repeat the whole thing. So having such a robot, it will really allow flexible engagement. One of the most important thing as well is the safety. As I mentioned before, we have a lot of schools that visit CAP. So especially with kids, like it will provide really easy instructions in real time in case of emergencies. We really face that a lot. However, when it comes to like how this robot will be like really beneficial for us, it will be very useful in tracking data. Like imagine having such a robot that tracks the number of visitors, the group sizes, the time spent in each zone. Then like we will be able to make like future study. We will be able to make even benchmarking. And of course, we also do an outdoor events, a lot of outdoor events. So this robotic should also be able to adapt with that. And as I mentioned about it should be also interactive, and it has like it should be also AI powered. Now, just not to forget, like. It's like this robotic will be a huge added value to us, and I think also to you, because I don't think there is a government entity that has like such systems. So this will be an added value for both of us. That's it for me. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Hello.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Engineer Amal Haddad from Customer Services Department. I'll focus today on an important challenge that we face in our department, is how we can respond and detect to customers' emotion in real time. If we solve this, we don't just improve services, but we change how customers see and trust KAHRAMAA. Right now, our digital systems, chatbots, portals, IVR, and WhatsApp work with fixed rules. They cannot recognize if the customer's emotions are angry, confused, or satisfied. Because of this, customers feel frustrated, problems take longer to solve, and complaints keep increasing. For example, imagine a customer calling 3 times for the same issue. The system keeps giving the same reply but never notices the frustration in their voice. In the end, the problem is not only unresolved, but the customer feels ignored. That's exactly what we want to avoid. So, if we deliver excellent services, we must go beyond simple automation. That's why we propose using advanced human centric AI. With this solution, we can detect emotions through language, voice analysis, provide faster and more personal replies, also support Arabic, English, and regional dialects, and give empathy-driven responses that calm situations. This change moves us. This change moves us from a reactive system to one that listens, understands, and responds with empathy. Now let's move to the next slide. I will be talking in this slide about the key success criteria. To be effective, the system must deliver responses almost instantly under 1.5 seconds for normal queries and under 2.5 seconds when emotion detection is enabled. So accuracy is equally important as well, at least 85% for emotion recognition and more than 95% for transaction handling. Reliability comes next, with a system uptime target about 99.5 per month. Security is also a foundation as well. With end-to-end NAS integration for identity checks and compliance with KAHRAMAA's privacy policies and Qatar's regulations. The system must also support Arabic and English seamlessly, powered by natural language processing to handle complex or sensitive cases. We rely on human in the loop mechanism, to ensure that errors are minimized. In terms of use cases, this solution supports both informational inquiries and transactional requests, such as bill disputes and account creation. and status updates. A customizable dashboard ensures clear monitoring and evaluation, while flexible hosting options, cloud, hybrid, or on-premise, make the solution adaptable. Finally, personal data is fully protected using encryption and masking or tokenization. And to make this practical, we propose a phased approach. Um Text-based sentiment and intent analysis. So we start with written interactions such as the chat, portal, or WhatsApp. The system will analyze the text to detect if the customer is calm, confused, upset, and adjust the response accordingly. This is the easiest step to implement and gives us fast, visible results. Step two, we have voice and tone emotion recognition. Here we go beyond words, like the system will analyze the customer's tone, pace, pitch of speaking to identify emotions like anger, stress, or satisfaction. This will allow us to support call centers agents directly so they can respond in real time with the right approach. It also adds another layer of a human-like understanding. Step 3, advanced behavior of fraud detection. In the final phase, we move to more complex analysis. The system will combine data from multiple channels, the text, voice, and history to detect unusual behavior patterns, potential fraud, or repeated frustration. This phase creates a truly intelligent platform that doesn't only react to emotions, but also predicts and prevents problems before they grow. So these are the success criteria and the phase steps we propose. They give us a clear path, fast response, high accuracy, full integration, and strong language support. With these in place, we are ready to look at a bigger picture, what this solution will deliver for KAHRAMAA and customers. In summary, this solution can reduce complaints up to 20%, shorten resolution times, and create more positive customer experiences. Thank you, and we're looking forward in making this vision in a reality.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Dalia Touhi. I am a business development advisor in KAHRAMAA. Our challenge is the enhancing the grid stability for Qatar's expanding EV charging network. The thing is, we started actually in our department, Conservation and Energy Efficiency Department. We started the EV revolution, let's say, in the state of Qatar. We started late, but surely, slowly but surely, for Qatar's EV charging infrastructure, which is growing now. We will reach 1,000 station by the year 2030. Now we are almost 400 public charger. Let me here say that they are all DC, the ones that are counted, because AC charges can be inside the houses, inside residential premises. The local electricity grid, however, was not initially engineered to support these new loads because, of course, KAHRAMAA started since long time, and our smart grid and taking care of integrating now the renewables and the EVs. This is, of course, taken into our consideration. However, we want in this challenge a quick solution. Here is the challenge, the time factor, that we want to let the advances of integrating the EV chargers to our network be on a faster pace. Also, the limited coordination at the beginning, since we even did the platform for management of the EV chargers on a separate server, a separate entity, a control center for dealing with this new technology which we're just introducing. Also, you have to understand that the electricity charging strategy for the EVs include that we have a target of charging 18% from renewable energy sources. So the second thing will be, please, coming slide, to how we face our challenges. The challenges here, let me state for you first, in order to know the approach that we want you to introduce for this challenge. We have or we might have, let me say, because till now, alhamdulillah, everything is in place. Overloading and thermal stress on distribution equipment if the charges are higher, voltage fluctuation and deviations that are less than or equal to 5%, harmonic distortion and power quality issues also, unmanaged reverse power flow during periodical operations, frequency stability during high demand events, system recovery within 30 seconds of grid disturbance, control and communication latency, insufficient real-time monitoring and control, cybersecurity risk in grid edge if we integrate it to the network, interoperability with existing systems and infrastructure, and reliable operation under Qatar specific environmental harsh conditions, of course, like IP-rated enclosures, active cooling, environmental hardening, and all these matters. The possible approach that we wish to have with your solutions, it can include smart charging management systems. This, of course, as well as distributed energy resource control, like the V2G and V2B and V2H, bidirectional charging technologies for vehicles, of course, vehicle to building, vehicle to home, and EVs to act as mobile energy storage units. If this is a possibility to be seen, IoT-based real-time monitoring and advanced control platforms. These platforms can integrate with KAHRAMAA's existing smart grid infrastructure to provide predictive analytics and automated control. Microgrid ready EV charging infrastructure also is needed. This is particularly useful in remote or high demand urban zones where grid upgrades lag behind EV adoption. And the on-site or co-located storage to buffer the peak charging demand. Battery energy storage systems co-located with EV chargers can absorb this excessive demand during peak hours. Hybrid systems combining multiple storage types such as lithium ion and flow batteries, possibilities to be seen. Adaptive AI enhanced energy management systems, blockchain enabled secure peer-to-peer energy trading and demand response, integrating of the renewable itself into the network, how it can be done, what are the best ways. We are having challenges, but we need a quick solution, and you need your help for the possible approaches that we are giving. And of course, the best solution may win. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Adalia. Thank you, Engineer Abdul Hadi, Engineer Aisha Abdul Jabbar, and Engineer Amna Al Haddad for your presentation. I hope the presentation is clear. We'll now walk you through the steps to submit your proposal. So you can access our portal. which is InnoLight QRDI.org.qa, or just scanning this QR code. And then you can go on under opportunities, you will see Qatar Open Innovation. Once you click there, you read a little bit information about the Qatar Open Innovation, and down you can see the 3 calls that are currently published. So if we click on one of them, you will get the details of the call if you didn't see it yet, and you can apply, you can click on apply here, button apply here. Once you click, it will take you to our partner, innovation partner 9 Sigma, where you can see the same title, and then you click on the button respond. So once you click, if you have already an account on 9 Sigma, on 9 sites, then you can go ahead and then access inside and fill the form. Otherwise, you need to register. Here is the user registration for new users. You register and then you log in, and then you will find the different fields that must be or should be filled out for the proposal. Here are some suggestions to you for submitting your proposal. Please fill in all the fields and tick all the relevant boxes. If you are not done, you can save and then come back later. You can save your whatever your draft and then come back later. But if you come back, you continue, and at the end, please do not forget to click on the button submit, so the submission will be complete and the application will come to us. As we have 3 proposals, one of them was published a bit early, so the due date for proposal submission for the bilingual robotic awareness system is September 29th, and the 2 others is October 5th. That's all. It's easy to submit a proposal, hopefully. And now we reach the Q&A session. I will be receiving your questions and then read them and try to address them together with our panelists today. All right, I will go by next. First question: is a physical robot strictly necessary, or would an interactive 3D avatar on screen be sufficient? I think this is for the robotic challenge.
Hello. Yeah, so the 3D avatar is already there in KAHRAMAA Awareness Park. We have something similar to that. However, having a robotic that will move along with the people will be more useful, especially outdoors as well. But the 3D avatar is there already. We have like something like augmented reality thing in KAHRAMAA Awareness Park.
Thank you, Engineer Aisha. Next question for challenge 2: is the chatbot already built and just the emotional layer has to be added, or both has to be built from scratch? This is for Engineer Amna.
Actually, yes, we have chatbots, portals, and WhatsApp, and that is implemented, and only, I guess, we need to have the emotion layer has to be built.
All right, thank you. Next question: will the pilot projects will happen at any EV hub presently located in Qatar? Dr. Dalia, this question is to you. Do you have a preferred location, or?
Actually, the location will be chosen by KAHRAMAA and they should be like a POC at the beginning, of course, in order to see if it's working and functional or not.
Thank you. Next question also to Dr. Dalia. Are the presently installed EV chargers smart chargers?
Yes, all of them are up to date to the technology, and they are all DC fast speed chargers, latest models.
Right, thank you. Next question for challenge 2. What's the schedule? Looks the call will close early October. Yes, the call will close 5th of October. Then when will it conclude selection? The selection takes about 2 months to be concluded, and then the project timeline will take from there. Once the awardee was selected, then there will be a negotiation about the time to be to finish the projects. Okay, next question for challenge 1. Does it have to be a robotic system only? Can it be an immersive experience center using augmented virtual reality?
So from what I understood, it's like he's asking if it's like immersive experience center using like the VR, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have this room actually also in KAHRAMAA Awareness Park, but having this robotic will be more user-friendly to the people. But like an augmented reality center is already there, but it's not used for the tour thing. It's not used to guide the people. It's used to explain I think the CO2. But this feature is there in KAHRAMAA Awareness Park.
If you allow me also here, Engineer Aisha, if the experience allows for the solution to be conducted like to have this virtual reality, if someone wearing, for example, this system and going on the tour and everything is explained and doing the solution, why not to try? Yani we are open to challenges and to solutions.
Yeah, I agree. The robotic itself, one of the features can provide this, like to provide a virtual reality, but the robotic itself will give this feature, not only the virtual reality thing. Like there has to be a robotic. But I agree with you, Dr. Talia.
Right, thank you, Engineer Aisha. Next question for challenge 1, For challenge 2, what are the expected deliverables or key deliverables, given the amount of the pilot outcomes may be limited?
The deliverables are a sample of proof of concept. We will come with this question answer, inshallah, by email for the given amount.
All right, thank you, Engineer Amna. Next question, the challenge of EV charging network focus on DC charging, or it is open for AC solution as well?
Actually, it should look at all the loads on the network. So it should be for all. That's the optimistic solution. However, if for DC also will serve a great deal on the loads on the network.
Thank you, Dr. Alia. Next question, any specific standards for the charging stations, IP5 or 6, for example?
IP5 is our standard.
All right. So
54, IP54. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Next question for challenge 3, the possible solutions that are being targeted range from software all the way to battery storage system and therefore each solution carries different commercial for deployments. What is KAHRAMAA focused on? Is it deployment of software to manage current platform or installation of battery storage units for the expansion or stability of the grid? Dr. Adalia, so the question is about the focus of KAHRAMAA. Is it more about the software, or it includes also installation of battery storage units for the expansion of the grid or the stability of the grid?
No, actually, we said that if you're gonna add batteries to take into consideration the 18% by renewables or integrated of other systems has to be taken into consideration. I'm not sure that I get because the network is just cutting. But could you repeat the question again?
Okay. The question is the following. The possible solutions that are being targeted range from software all the way to battery storage systems.
Yes, definitely. The EV chargers, the charging units themselves can be battery stations that are there. It can be for the one working with grid, one working with renewables. All the range that we have mentioned.
So the question is whether the focus of KAHRAMAA is only on the software, or it includes also installation of these batteries.
No, the software. For this stage, we don't expect on this range to have only the software. I'm sorry, yes.
Please, please. Next question. For challenge 3, any data could be provided by KAHRAMAA? What kind of data, please precise? Mr.
Actually, it depends on the solution, because whatever data we are presenting to anyone, we are a highly secure entity. And we see your solutions, that the winning one, we are ready to present the data that is going with the solution. We cannot say we are able to, or we will give this data or that. The solution has to demand certain things.
All right. Next question. How much time will be given to the researcher to complete the projects? Could you please mention which project you mean? Next question. What is the minimum TRL acceptable for the challenge enhancing grid stability? From QRDI side, we accept TRL 4 and higher. However, from KAHRAMAA side, they are looking for, close to the deployment TRL, which is, okay, you can correct me, Dr. Dalia, but I think you're looking.
You're right, Dr. Abdel Haq.
All right. Next question is also about EV charging. Is the submission EV charging in October? Yes, it's the deadline is 5th of October. Next question for challenge 2, detecting and responding to customer emotion in real time. Could you please clarify the selection process and how it will be conducted? So the selection process, the first step is to receive your proposals, and the proposals will be evaluated based on the criteria, the key success criteria and the profile of your company. Then if your project is one of the selected one, then you will get invitation to be for an interview to understand more your solution. And at the end, we will get into the negotiation for the awardee. These are the steps, and the steps are well, I would say, defined, and we did that at least more than 50 times for other projects, of course. Next question, in the grid stability challenge, can a university be partner with the industry? This is possible, however, the lead applicant should be a startup or an SME. An application from university will not be accepted.
Like you outsource the university, the startup.
No, they can take a part of a certain, I would say, part of the project. This is fine with us, but the main applicant should be the company itself.
Right.
EV charging proposal must be DC or can be AC, and this has been answered already. It should take the whole thing, AC and DC together. How will accuracy of emotion detection be determined? Any provided corpus? This is for the second challenge, I think.
Accuracy will be measured against benchmark data sets and synthetic samples with a target of at least 85% for emotion detection.
All right, thank you, Engineer Amna. Next question for challenge 2 is the JSON data available with which the LLM will work on. As in the LLM, will need JSON data to answer questions. Can we have access to this data? Any answer from your side, or we can postpone this later?
What is it, Dir? Could you please repeat this?
This is for challenge number 2.
Yes.
Is there a JSON data available which the LLM will work on, as the LLM will need?
Actually, we should have with us the IT department, but the representative apologized, so we kindly write this and we will answer you by email.
All right, please send us an email with this question, and we'll come back to you with that. Next question, is the data sheet of the smart charger available? Can it be shared?
Yes, we have data for everything. We have a platform with smart sheets. We have all the data that are available, but this will only be given after selection, as I say, or within KAHRAMAA requirements and information sharing.
Okay, so this will be shared, but not at this stage. Thank you, Dr. Adalia. Next question, is there more information on the tech currently being used in the WhatsApp chat? This is for challenge 2. Can you please clarify more? What do you mean by tech being currently used? Because the question is a bit ambiguous to us. Next question for challenge 3, any data could be provided by KAHRAMAA? This has been already answered. Yes, data is there, but it will not be shared at this stage. It will be shared later. Next question, EV charging. Do you have already API to be connected with electric supplier companies in Qatar?
There is no electric supplier companies in Qatar except KAHRAMAA. We are the supplier, the distributor. You mean service providers? that's another story. The
Okay.
platform allows for the service providers to connect for billing, for information, for their own charges. However, the actual supplier of electricity and power in the country, the only supplier is KAHRAMAA, our corporation.
Clear. Thank you, Dr. Dalia. Next question, is cybersecurity of EV charging within the scope of Challenge 3?
Cybersecurity is a big chance since all we are dealing with software here, as we indicated before. So it has to go well with security and cyber regulations in KAHRAMAA and within the state of Qatar, according to our law.
Thank you, Dr. Dalia. Next question, a research institute, not university, can submit a proposal alone with or it need to submit with an industrial institute. Actually, the eligibility are for startups, SMEs, and if possible, corporation. Universities or research institutes are not eligible to submit a loan for this program. Next question, application from private research institutes are acceptable? No, they are not acceptable. They are acceptable only from startups and SMEs, as I mentioned earlier. Challenge 3, if I understood correctly through your explanation, please make sure that university cannot be main applicant, but can be partner with a non-academic organization by providing technical knowledge. Yes, the university can, it will not apply. The main applicant should be a startup. A university can assist the startup on that. We don't have an issue. Next question, proposal can be submitted by university professor. No, the proposal cannot be submitted by university professor. It should be submitted by a CEO of a startup or SME. Next question, if an individual wishes to compete, they should create a company and apply. The answer is yes. Individuals are not also eligible to apply. Only entities, startups, commercial entities like startups and SMEs, technology-based startups and SMEs are eligible to apply. I think this is the last question. I would like to thank you very much for attending this webinar. I would like to thank my partners from KAHRAMAA and my colleagues here. So my partner from KAHRAMAA, Engineer Abdul Hadi, Dr. Dalia, Engineer Aisha, and Engineer Amna for coming to this webinar and explaining the challenges and answering your questions. And I'd like to thank you again. Please reach out to us through this email that you see here, and we hope to see your solutions in the coming weeks.
Thank you very much, Dr. Al-Haq. Appreciate it.
Thank you.